So it's Chris O'Brien for Radio Cardiff 98.7 FM and Cardiff Fire TV. I'm at the Ice Arena Wales, the Vindico Arena. Tough night for the Cardiff Fire tonight. Really entertaining game of hockey against the Oxford City Stars. Finished 2-2 after overtime. Oxford taking the win narrowly on penalty shots. I'm joined by head coach Elis Sheppard. Shep, your reaction to a really tight game tonight?
Frustrating. I think that's the best way to sum up our game. I think, possession was in favour of us. I think we had some great scoring opportunities. Unfortunately, we ran into a very hot keeper, probably one of the best keepers in the league. One save comes to mind on the BHP Carter chance, and you're scratching your head just thinking, how has he saved that? It's difficult. I think we had two legitimate goals, which unfortunately didn't eventually count on the scoreboard. One which went in and out very fast, and one where there was a bit of a scramble and it hit the back of the net before, in my opinion, the whistle went. But you have to go with the ref's decision on ice, unfortunately. It's a tough one to swallow. It's nice to get a point at home, but I think we deserve more.
A lot of offensive play tonight, a few missed chances, a reminder that fine margins can make all the difference.
Yeah, it's just that we just have to be a bit more clinical. I thought defensively we were quite solid tonight, maybe a few lapses, but nothing severe. And yeah, I think we, as I said, we had great zone time, some very good shots, but we ran into a hot keeper.
I know this won't be a lot of consolation after the defeat, but that's actually a very good point in the playoff push. It keeps Cardiff above Oxford. It means Oxford have to go and get points somewhere else, even if Cardiff don't. So the playoff push is still very much in Cardiff's hands.
From that perspective, yeah, it's a little bit bitter tonight, but when you look at it as a whole, it's a point that we needed. Ultimately, Oxford needed a 3 to leapfrog us, and they had the 2 from the overtime win, and we get the 1. So it's a very needed point just to keep us in that 8th spot.
There's been some very close games with Oxford this season. I think that's the second penalty shootout against Oxford. 2 incredibly evenly matched teams that are going for that last playoff place. Yeah,
and I think both times I think we were the better team, and it's frustrating just not getting over the line. But I said to the boys after we had that game today that realistically we're all winners in a respect that I know we got a point, but this time last year we were in an NIHL 2 competing. The year before we were struggling to make playoffs in NIHL 2. So how far we've come as a club and as a collective with such a young group of guys, you can just think of that and take those as small wins, and this would just be the cherry on the top if we can hold on to that 8th spot.
Seeing the development in players as well. Aaron Reagan with a goal and a man of the match performance. I think Joe Llewellyn got a couple of assists tonight as well, so a lot to be pleased of in the dressing room.
Yeah, Aaron's got a new nickname, the Reaganator. But yeah, he's come on leaps and bounds. He was our most improved last year, and he's just continued where he's left off from last year as well. Joe obviously was a mid-season acquisition, and he's been solid for us at the back as well. All the new guys who have joined, Moody, Tom Stevens, Will. I'm probably forgetting someone, and that's probably a discredit to him. Jamo, they've all been great for us, and they've slotted in seamlessly.
Double header against Chelmsford coming up now. Talk to us about what is going to be a difficult game.
They're a very good team, so we know that both of those games are going to be tough. We've had really good results against Chelmsford, where we've run them quite close, so I'm not expecting nothing less, and I'm expecting us to hopefully go there and compete and cause an upset.
And finally, that trip to Swindon, the rivals, that's perhaps one we've got an eye on where we could be able to get something from that game.
Yeah, I mean, taking away the last game, both the games prior were 3-2 and 3-2. It's just hasn't gone in our favour, those games, but I feel that we owe them one.
Shep, commiserations tonight, but a great effort performance from the Fire, very offensive, lots to smile about, and lots more to come this season.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.